Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Explain Maths. Now in this video I am going to solve few extra questions from R S Aggarwal, as well as I will take few more extra questions from some other reference book which I feel those questions are also really important, and I have seen that in many schools they ask during exam time those type of questions. So let's begin the class. Question number 1. The three vertices of a square ABCD are a 3 comma 2, this is the coordinate of A, coordinate of B is minus 2 comma 2, and coordinate of D is 3 comma minus 3. Now plot these points and hence find the coordinates of C. Also find the area of the square ABCD. So if you see this question, first of all you try to identify in which quadrant these all three points will lie. So first is A coordinate. Now you can see both X and Y coordinate is positive. So it will lie in your first quadrant, isn't it? Now B coordinate is minus 2 comma 2. Now X is negative, Y is positive. So it will lie in the second quadrant. And D, X is positive, Y is negative. So it will lie in the fourth quadrant. Now you have to plot the point and then find the coordinate of C. Now to find the coordinate of C, you should know the properties of a square. So the properties of a square are all the sides are equal and all the angles are 90°, and the second one, diagonals are equal as well as perpendicular bisector. Okay, so now these are the basic properties of a square which you should know. In a square all the four sides will be of equal measure, isn't it? So now let's start plotting these points whose coordinate is already given in the question. So first is A coordinate, which is 3 comma 2, which will be here. Then B is minus 2 comma 2, and D is minus 3 comma minus 3. Now if you see here, we know that in a square all the four sides are equal, isn't it? So if you see AB measure, if you have to find, so AB measure will be, here is 2 unit and here is 3 unit, isn't it? So 5 unit is the measure of AB. Since AB is now 5 units, so from the C coordinate, if you find BC measure, that will be also of 5 unit. So let's see the 5 unit where it will lie. So this is 2 unit, isn't it? 220, this is 2 unit. Now you have to make it 5. So 3 unit down you have to go. So 1, 2, 3. So the point will lie over here. Okay, so D coordinate will be here. And if you can, sorry, C coordinate will be here. And if you see here in the C coordinate, the abscissa is same as the abscissa of B and ordinate is same as the ordinate of D. Okay, so C point will be here. How do I find this? Because we know that in a square all the sides are equal. So just find the measure of one side and same you have to make it for this. Now if you see the measure of AD also, if you see from here to here, this is 2 unit, isn't it? And from the x-axis, if you go down this point, this is your how much? 3 unit. So here also this is 3 plus 2, 5 unit. Let's join all the points and you can see ABCD square is ready. Now you have to find the area of the square. To find the area of the square, you should know the measure of side, right? Any one side if you know, you will get your answer. So now, just now I have calculated and I have showed the side measure. Suppose if I have taken AB is 5 units. So area formula is side into side, which will give you 5 into 5 equal to 25 square units. Okay. So the area of the square ABCD is 25 square units. This is your question number 1. Now moving to question number 2. Now question number 2. Plot the points A, B and C. Then join AB, BC and AC and then calculate the area of triangle ABC. So first let's plot the points. Now so coordinate of A is 2, 5. Now both the x and y coordinates are positive. So it means it will lie in the first quadrant, isn't it? Now the second coordinate is B minus 2, 2. So x coordinate negative, y coordinate positive. So it will lie in the second quadrant. Now the third point is C 4, 2. Again x and y both the coordinates are positive. So it will lie in the first quadrant. Okay. Now let's join all the three sides AB, BC and AC. So this is my triangle. Now to find the area of the triangle ABC, what is the formula? We know that area of triangle ABC is half into base into height, isn't it? So if I take my BC as the base, height should be from vertex A, isn't it? So let's drop the vertex From vertex A, let's drop a height. Name I have given as AM. So the formula of the area of triangle ABC is half into base into height. Here base I have taken as BC. Now let's see what is the measure of BC. So from this point till this y-axis, this is 2 unit, isn't it? Minus 2 to 0, this is 2 unit. And till point C, it is 4 units. So the measure of BC is 2 plus 4, 6 units. Now let's find the height AM. So A starts from 5, M is at 2. So 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2. So here it is 3 units. So height is 3 units. Now let's put all the values in the formula. So you will get from here half into base is 6 and height is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 3 into 3, 9 square units. So this is the area of the triangle ABC. So these type of questions are very simple, but it is not in NCERT. It is given in your R S Aggarwal, and these type of questions usually comes in exam. Okay. Now moving to question 3. Now question number 3. The three vertices of the rectangle ABCD are A 3, 1, B minus 3, 1 and C minus 3, 3. Plot these points on a graph paper and find the coordinate of the fourth vertex D. Also find the area of the rectangle ABCD. So I'm going to plot the points over here. So now the first coordinate is A, X and Y coordinate is 3 and 1 respectively, and both are positive. So it will lie in the first quadrant, isn't it? Second is B minus 3, 1. So X coordinate negative, Y positive. So it will be in the second quadrant. Third is C minus 3, 3. Again X coordinate negative, Y positive. So again it is in the second quadrant. Now you have to find the coordinate of the fourth vertex D. Now in a rectangle, we know that the opposite sides are equal. So whatever is the measure of BC, here AD measure will also be same. So now if you check here, BC measure is 3 to 1 means 2 unit. So from A also you have to take 2 unit upward. So A is at 1. If you take 2 unit, it will be at 3, isn't it? So D coordinate will be here, which is 3, 3. Now let's join all the points. So AB, BC, CD and DA, when you join, you will get a rectangle. Now you have to find the area of the rectangle also. Now area of the rectangle is length into breadth. So if I take length as AB, so find out how much is the measure of AB. So minus 3 to 0 is 3 unit, and from again 1 to 3 is 3 unit. So 3 plus 3, 6 units. Same way now BC is 2 units. So length and breadth we know the value. Let's put the formula over here and then find out the value of area. So area will be 6 into 2, which will give me 12 square units. So this is only your area of rectangle ABCD. Okay, so if you plot your points properly, you can easily find the area, right? Now moving to question number 4. Question number 4. If x minus 3, minus 6 is equal to 4, y, find the value of x and y. Now here both the coordinates will be equal only if their x coordinates are equal and their y coordinates are equal. So let's do that. It means both are equal. It means their x coordinate are equal, and x coordinate here is x minus 3 and here is 4. So both must be equal. Okay, so now the value of x will be transpose minus 3 to RHS, it will become 4 plus 3, which is 7. Now minus 6 is equal to y. So the value of y is minus 6. So these are the values of x and y. Now next question, plot the mirror images with respect to y-axis of the points 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 3 and name the figure obtained after joining the points. So first plot the points 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 3. Then only we can plot the mirror image, isn't it? So 2, 3 will lie in your x-axis. So this first quadrant. So 2, 3 point is over here. And minus 2, minus 3, it is over here. Minus 2, minus 3 is in your third quadrant, isn't it? Now you have to plot the mirror image with respect to y-axis. Okay. Now mirror image with respect to y-axis, where this point will go if you see the mirror image of this point along the y-axis. So in such type of question, the distance of the point from that y-axis should be same other side also. So if you see here, this distance is 2 units, isn't it? You can see from here, this is 2 units. So from y-axis, the other side you have to take 2 units and there will be the mirror image, isn't it? So if you take 2 units, the other side, it will be over here. So if a point is in first quadrant, mirror image will be in the second quadrant. So it will be, the coordinate will be minus 2, comma 3. Now same way for this point, okay, the mirror image, it is in third quadrant, the mirror image will be in the fourth quadrant. Again, you can see this distance, okay, this distance is 2 units. So here also you have to go 2 units. So this will be the mirror image. So the coordinate is 2, comma minus 3. Now the question says join all the points and then see what is the figure obtained. So let's join all the points, okay. So if you join all the points here, let's see what is the figure obtained. Let's name it A, B, C and D and find the measure of all the sides. So if you see AB, this is 4 unit, isn't it? AB is 4 unit. What about BC? Here is 3, here is 3. So BC is 6 units. Same way CD is also 4 unit and AD is 6 units. So here you can see the opposite sides are equal measure. So the shape is rectangle. Okay, this is your rectangle. Clear? Now moving to the next question. Now next question, the coordinate of a point which is equidistant from x and y axis. Okay, so first of all, let's take a coordinate plane and try to plot these points and see which of the points are equidistant from x and y axis. So first is 4, comma minus 4. Now 4, comma minus 4 will lie over here. So let's plot the point. So 4, comma minus 4 is over here. Next is minus 4, comma 4. So that point will be in the second quadrant, which will be over here. And the third is minus 4, comma minus 4, which will be over here. Now what question says? You have to see which point is equidistant. Equidistant means equal distance from x-axis also, y-axis also. So now first take this point whose coordinate is 4, comma minus 4. If you see the distance from x-axis, this is 4 unit. And from y-axis, this is also 4 units. Right? Now the second one is minus 4, comma 4. Again, if you see with respect to x-axis and y-axis, this is 4 unit and this is also 4 unit. What about here? Here also the distance is 4 and 4 from x and y-axis. So option D is the correct option, which says all of these. All are equidistant from x and y-axis. Understood? So these type of questions, this I got from some question paper of some school. Okay, so these questions are also very good question. You can't say these type of questions they cannot give. You have to just plot the points properly and you have to see the answer. So in the figure given below, ABC is an equilateral triangle with the coordinate of B and C as B1, 0 and C5, 0. Find the coordinate of vertex A. First of all, it is an equilateral triangle. So in an equilateral triangle, all the three sides are of equal measure. So if you are able to calculate the side of one side, the other two sides will also be same, isn't it? We have to find the coordinate of vertex A. Means you should get x coordinate as well as y coordinate. So x coordinate is what? Is the perpendicular distance from y axis, isn't it? So if you see over here, the perpendicular distance of the point from y axis is this, and this coordinate is 3. But to find the y coordinate, you should have the perpendicular distance from x axis, which is missing. It means we have to find the measure of AM, then only we can get the value of y coordinate, isn't it? So first of all, if you see BC, the measure of BC is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 units. So if BC is 4 unit, my AB will also be 4 units, isn't it? Now I am going to take a right angle triangle AMB. So we know that can use Pythagoras theorem, isn't it? So it will be AB square is equal to AM square plus BM square. Now AB square, 4 square, AM square I have to find, and BM square, if you see, it is 1 to 2 units. So it is 2 square. So 16 minus 4 is equal to AM square. So AM square is 16 minus 4, which will give me 12. So the measure of AM is root of 12. So it can write as 4 into 3, and a square of 4 is 2. So 2 will come out. So it is 2 root 3. So the coordinate of A will be 3 comma 2 root 3, because the AM distance is 2 root 3. So this is the coordinate of the vertex A. Okay, now moving to next question. In the given figure, ABCD is a rectangle with a length 8 cm and breadth 4 cm. O is the midpoint of CD. Find the coordinate of A, B, C and D. So if you see this figure, ABCD is a rectangle and O is the midpoint. So length CD is given as 8 cm and O is the midpoint. It means OD will be 4 and OC will be 4 cm, isn't it? This will be 4 and this will be also 4. But this is the positive x coordinate, isn't it? So, and the point C lies on x-axis, so y coordinate will be 0. Here is negative side of x-axis, it will be minus 4 comma 0. Now breadth is also given as 4. So the coordinate of A will be minus 4 comma 4 and the coordinate of B will be 4 comma 4, because this distance is also, this is breadth is 4. So these are the coordinates of A, B, C, D. Okay, now moving to next question. Now question number 9. In the adjoining figure, PQR is an equilateral triangle in which coordinates of Q and R are 0, 4 and 0, minus 4 respectively. You have to find the coordinate of vertex P. Okay, so as it is equilateral triangle, all the three sides are equal measure. So if you just find the measure of one side, which you can see from here, you can find the measure of QR, PQ will also be same measure. And then you can take this right angle triangle QOP, you will find this measure of OP and you can get your coordinates easily, isn't it? So let's do it. So here if you see, OQ is 4 unit and OR is also 4 units. So the measure of QR is 4 units. Sorry, 8 units. 4 plus 4, 8. Then the measure of PQ will also be 8 units because it is an equilateral triangle. And if I take in right angle triangle POQ and I can use Pythagoras theorem, my PQ square will be equal to OQ square plus OP square. Now our aim is to find the measure of OP, isn't it? Now this line is in x-axis, so y coordinate will be 0. I have to find the x coordinate. X coordinate is nothing but the height OP. So for that I am using this Pythagoras theorem. So PQ square is 8 square equal to OQ is 4 square plus OP square. So 8 square is 64. I am transposing 4 square, so minus 16. So from here I will get my value of OP square as 48. So OP will be root of 48, isn't it? Opposite of square is square root. Now do the prime factorization method. So it will be 2 times 24, 2 times 12, 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1. Now make a pair. So I can take 2 and 2 from here. So 2 into 2, 4, 4 root 3. So the measure of OP is 4 root 3. So the coordinate of P will be 4 root 3 comma 0. Okay. So similar question I have done just now, isn't it? So just you have to use the concept of right angle triangle, which is Pythagoras theorem, and you have to solve these type of questions. Okay. Now moving to question number 10. In the given figure, ABCD is a rhombus with diagonals AC equal to 16 cm and BD equal to 8 cm. Find the coordinates of A, B, C and D and find the measure of the side AB. Now in a rhombus, the properties are, first property, all the sides equal measure, and the second property, diagonals are perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular means they are making 90 degree where they intersect, and bisector means they divide in two equal part, isn't it? So diagonals are perpendicular bisector, it means AC will get divided as OA and OC, both will be equal measure. Same way BD will be divided as OB and OD. So from using this concept, I can find out all the coordinates, isn't it? So if you see here, your AC is 16, so OA will be 8, OC will also be 8 centimeter. Now BD is 8, so it will be OB will be 4 and OD will also be 4. Now the point C is on x-axis, so y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate will be 8 because this measure is 8. Now the other side also y coordinate is 0 but x coordinate will be negative 8 because this is a negative direction of x-axis. Now here B coordinate lies on y-axis, so x coordinate will be 0 and this will be 4 because your OB measure is 4. And for the D coordinate it will be 0, minus 4 as this is the negative direction of y-axis. Now, so all the coordinates we calculated. Now you have to find the measure of the side AB. Now again we have to take this right angle triangle. As in a rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular bisector. So if I take triangle AOB, okay, I have to find AB's measure of AB. So I will use AB square will be equal to OA square plus OB square. Now your measure of OA is 4 square, measure of measure of OA is 8 and measure of OB will be 4. So 64 plus 16. 64 plus 16 if you do 80. So measure of AB will be root of 80. Now you have to do the prime factorization again. So 2 times 40, 2 times 20, 2 times 10, 2 times 5 and 5 times 1. So let's make a pair. So from here you will get 2 and 2. So 4 root 5 centimeter is the measure of each side of this rhombus. Clear? So next we will move to question number 11. Now question number 11. 2 points having the same non-zero ordinate but different abscissa lie on. So what is the meaning of non-zero ordinate? Means it won't be 0. Apart from 0, you can take any value. Okay, non-zero means not equal to 0. Apart from 0, any coordinate, any value you can take. So they are telling you have to take same ordinate. Ordinate is y-axis. Same y coordinate but different abscissa. Okay, so let's take first I am taking abscissa as 5 and I am fixing my y coordinate as 2. So this will be my point. Next I am changing the abscissa. I am taking abscissa as 2 and but ordinate I have to keep same. Next I am taking abscissa as minus 3 but ordinate I have to keep same. So it is 2. Next minus 5 and 2. And if I join all these points, so you can see they are parallel to which axis? This is your x-axis. So this line is parallel to x-axis. So the option is option D. So 2 points having the same non-zero ordinate but different abscissa will lie on parallel to x-axis. So this is your answer. So that's all for today's class. I have done 11 questions and all the questions were different. Okay, I've selected these questions from different question paper and then I have put it up over here such that it will be beneficial for you all. So if you really like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends also. Thank you.